To the Batmobile. Let's go.
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger. Ready to move out.
Hello, and well, welcome to our life. So we've just come off of our darkest adventure in Gotham yet, and do pardon Mr. Wayne, he isn't exactly very up to interviews at the moment. However, he will give you one later on, I do promise.
So what can you tell us about our latest adventure in Gotham?
No.
What can you tell us about the latest adventure in Gotham?
Well, as you know, the vigilante Batman has been cracking down on the crime in the city. He teamed up with the police captain Gordon and the new DA Harvey Dent. But however, a criminal mastermind appeared, and we only knew him as the Joker. And honestly, he's a bit mad.
Mad? Won't you tell us more?
Also, news here. I mean, don't you young people read or watch movies anymore? We've been around for generations, Gotham and I.
Commissioner Gordon, and love these kinds of lives of people of action. So they're set almost anywhere. You can have a man of action live his life anywhere. But as of late, they're set in modern cosmopolitan cities like Gotham. What else? Well, I guess they're rather short in time span as well. Lasting only days or maybe a couple of weeks. The trouble in Gotham lasted only for a short while too. Maybe a couple of weeks at that. I guess that's it. Do you just want to go away now, or...
Hello, I am Bruce Wayne, and today I'm going to talk to you about the characters in an action movie. Now, the main characters in an action movie are the typical hero and the villain that the hero has to defeat.
So, what are the allies of the heroes typically like?
Well, there's a lot of different allies that work with the hero. There could be a mentor, maybe someone that the hero could see as a parental figure, or something like an old butler that's been around ever since the hero was a child, or maybe a friend, a really good friend that he has known since his childhood. And there are also typical groups that are against the injustice that the hero is trying to create, that the hero is trying to defeat, like cops, judges, courtrooms, district attorneys.
And then the villains, what are they typically like in the film?
So the villains usually have like some sort of inner goal that they're trying to work out. This one in particular kind of uses psychological torment more than most would. Most of them just use torture or something like that's more along those lines. And the typical criminals that they work with are like members of the mob or gangsters, thieves, just regular criminals that you would expect in the city.
So now that we have the villains, what are the women typically like in the film?
Most of the female characters are like a damsel in distress. The hero has to make sure that they're protected and they're safe while doing his job.
And then also the love interests, what are those like?
There are many different ways that the love interests work out.
So, what's romance in most action movies like?
Well, some action movies have it, some don't. It's not really a thing that's necessary for an action film.
And then, like, what's romance in this movie specifically?
Well, there's not really much romance in this movie. I mean, there's something between Rachel and Harvey Dent, but other than that, there's nothing really.
What about the love triangle?
No.
Alright.
I'll get to it. My name is Lucius, and most action plots follow pretty standard precedent. Even movies such as Indiana Jones and Star Wars follow this same simple, basic pattern.
So what is the central conflict of these movies?
The central conflict generally revolves around the hero trying to achieve a certain goal. However, he has to go through multiple dangers with only a few allies to help him. Action movies tend to be related to or adaptations of comic books or films. So, are we done? Can I go now? I'm not getting paid for this, and I don't get paid enough, quite honestly. So I'm just gonna go.
I'm on iconography, which is what we call things we just generally see in an action movie, or really around Gotham in general. I mean, it's set in a big city. There's gonna be guns and criminals and the police department and the precincts, and you know, I see a lot of fighting because I'm Bruce Wayne's butler. Got to see everything, so I see lots of fighting between Batman and the Joker. Well, what else? Oh, there are lots of car chases. You can't go away without seeing someone in a car chase. Every action movie has at least one car chase. Even if it's not cars, on horseback, you know, the spaceship. Star Wars even had car chases. It's used spaceships. Anything else? Explosions, of course. I mean, a lot of explosions. Oh, and then stunts. Stunts, definitely. Batman's always doing stunts, falling out of windows, falling off of buildings. He's doing a lot of falling. Fighting people, jumping off of this or that. And that's about it.
What can you tell me about the mood of an action genre?
The typical elements of an action film genre contain love, drama, romance, suspense, thriller, and it's quite exciting almost. And clearly through the Dark Knight you will see all these elements take place perfectly.
What is going on? What's going on, guys? Batman here to tell you about the typical cinematic characteristics of an action film. Now, the camera uses long tracking and quick cuts to keep up with the speed of the film. Follow me, and Alfred will tell you more. Let's go!
When you see in The Dark Knight, a very suspenseful film which contains lots of action like you can see here, it really smoothens out the whole kind of dark genre you see here in The Dark Knight. See, they're really having at it right now. It's quite fascinating, actually.
We're going to talk about is sound. Sound dominates action films. They usually use Foley sounds for things like action sequences. They also use Foley sound for things like gunshots or explosions.
Hey, you wait like everybody else, pal.
Next up, music. In an action film, music is used to heighten the tension of certain events, like chase scenes, or when a character is put in a dangerous situation, like when the Joker went to Bruce Wayne's fundraiser to go after Harvey Dent. But not least is the lighting. I don't understand why you need me for this. It's literally called The Dark Knight. It's gonna be dark. That's all I have to say. Is that it? Am I done? No.
Yeah, but could you?
No, no.
Will that happen?